Hello, I'm CBS 2's Jim Williams. In Woodlawn, one person is dead, 5 others injured in an overnight shooting. It happened just after 1 o'clock this morning near 64th and Eberhard. Police say the victims are between 19 and 39 years old. The victims were outside when someone began firing, possibly from a passing car. There are no suspects in custody. A multi-state salmonella outbreak has made at least 6 people sick in Illinois. The Illinois Department of Public Health says pre-cut melons, including fruit salads, are the source of the salmonella. Health officials urge people not to eat pre-cut melons purchased from any Walmart stores in Illinois.
And I'm meteorologist Robb Ellis looking at your travel forecast. Pretty much what you see is what you get. A stormy pattern for parts of the Midwest, the East Coast as well. Otherwise pretty quiet for the southern plains, even into the Rockies as well. That is the dividing line from some pretty warm temperatures. Very summer-like pattern in parts of Texas all the way through Oklahoma, Nebraska. The deep south also dealing with heat and humidity, as you would expect for June. When we look at our forecast for Chicago, it is going to warm up. We'll see some of that warmer air finally make its way into Chicago after a day in the 70s for Monday. An off and on stormy pattern for the next several days, but also a warmer pattern with highs in the 80s and overnight lows into the 60s.
On the Health Watch, thousands of women are reacting to new evidence that could change their treatment for breast cancer. This after a landmark study out of Chicago found most women in the early stages of the disease can safely skip chemotherapy. CBS 2's Suzanne Lemonnier takes a look at the immediate impact.
Therese Dirth thought chemotherapy would be her only option after her March early-stage breast cancer diagnosis, until she received a call from her doctor.
She told me that in this study that they just completed, I am not even going to have chemo.
The 10-year study involving more than 10,000 women used a 21-gene test on the tumor. Patients receive a score between 1 and 100. Since 2015, those with a score of 1 to 10 have been told they need no chemo. The new finding is those with a score of 11 to 25 can now avoid chemo too. A score of 25 to 100 means chemo is strongly recommended. Teresa's score is 16.
It was just amazing. No other word for it. Amazing. A miracle that I was able to fall into this category and have such amazing news.
The findings of the study that would change Teresa's mind about getting chemotherapy was revealed right here at the American Society of Clinical Oncology annual meeting at McCormick Place. Dr. Kathy Albane from Loyola Medicine is not only Teresa's oncologist, but a main co-author of the study published in the New England Journal of Medicine. Dr. Albane says it's important to note the study involved women with the most common type of breast cancer.
Our days of uncertainty are over for maybe up to 70,000 women in the country right now.
That was Suzanne Lemonnier reporting. Dr. Albane says the women not undergoing chemo must use drugs that reduce the risk of the cancer returning. For some people, it was a perfect night for a clothing optional bike ride. It's the World Naked Bike Ride. This was the 15th time Chicago participated in the Bear As You Dare ride. It stretched 14 miles across the city, hitting the Mag Mile, Lakeview, and Wicker Park. Now, there are laws about public nudity, but that did not stop some people from bearing it all, and it wasn't just bike riders, rollerbladers, and skateboarders also took part. For the latest headlines day or night, head to CBSChicago.com. I'm Jim Williams. Have a great day.